Good evening. My name is Nadine, Pierre, and welcome to Interlude. I am so glad that we have these midweek services to keep me focused anyway, and at least remind me, right, to get back on track. Last week I shared briefly about this journey that we call life and becoming more myself by being willing to say yes and answering the call. So I found that the opportunities are all around me, especially at work. And now it just takes me stepping into that courage. So with that, let's step into courage. Let's start by stepping into prayer. So settle in and take a deep breath. Breathe in love and breathe out peace. I start each day with love. I create that space of love. As I come into being love, I recognize the divine within. My divinity answers the call with courage. It is this light that reminds me that I am one with my source, one with divine guidance, one with divine balance. I am one with my source. I am one with love. I am love. Standing in this space of being love, I am prepared to answer the call. I say yes, courageously and authentically, being me. And so it is.
Oh, thank you, Nadine. And welcome to Interlude, our midweek service that we've designed so that you have an opportunity, if you'd like, to just take a midweek break, take a midweek breath, and just recenter in the truth of who you are. I've often found that that's helpful for me to kind of have a break in the middle of a week, just to kind of reorient so that I can carry and express in the way that I want to moving forward into the second half of the week. So I'm taking a class on Zoom, and last week the instructor opened up the class by saying, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, that's not unusual, kind of standard. Welcome. And then we were invited to just sit with that word, welcome, and allow the word welcome to sink in. Welcome. Next, we were invited to move from the word welcome to the concept of welcome, and just sit with that and allow the concept of welcome to sink in. The concept of being welcome. The concept of being welcomed. And then we were invited to let go of both the word and the concept and allow ourselves to just experience welcome. Glad you are here. glad you are here. And for me, that experience of welcome came with a sense of being safe, of feeling accepted just the way that I am. It came with a sense of being enough, of trust, of relief, of love. And this experience wasn't new to me because it's something that we do here at Unity in Lynnwood, and something that I experience as part of this community. And so it should come as no surprise is that while I was sitting in that experience, that our mission statement popped up in my head. Practical spirituality, welcoming community. Welcome is a big part of what we do here at Unity in Lynnwood, and I do believe we're good at it. And we're good at it because we're constantly looking at what we do and why we do it to ensure that we don't unconsciously slide into patterns or behavior that, out of great love for those who are already here, or out of great love for those of us who already bask in this atmosphere of welcome, that we unintentionally exclude those who are newly arrived. And so as I basked in that experience of welcome in the beginning of that class, I had a little epiphany. And that epiphany I had was that there is even a deeper aspect to welcome. And this does not in any way diminish the welcome of a group or of a community. And in fact, I think that this deeper level will only help to enhance and serve that outer expression of welcome. The epiphany I had is that welcome applies to me, inside of me, from me to me. Welcoming myself, all parts of myself, in my own consciousness. And in that moment, I had the overwhelming feeling that welcome in this way is a path to wholeness. In other words, welcoming community is our voice to ourselves as well as to each other. We talk about God as wholeness, as being whole, perfect, and complete. And because we know God to be infinite and everywhere present, we know that we are thus also whole. Wholeness is our nature. Yet how many of us don't feel so whole, let alone perfect and complete? How many of us have a string of abandoned or lost bits and pieces of ourselves along the timeline of our lives? Those parts of ourselves that we shun or lock away or ignore or try to forget because back then we did something that we feel embarrassed about or ashamed of. Those parts of ourselves that we have stranded because they're stuck in some old hurt or in some old belief of unworthiness or unlovability. Now, of course, they're not really stranded anywhere, because we carry all of us around with us wherever we go all of the time. But we tend to isolate these parts of us from the rest of ourselves with beliefs, like pieces of scattered flotsam and jetsam in our past. But in truth, we are whole because we cannot not be. And then another epiphany chunked into place. The other part of our mission statement, practical spirituality. And I began to wonder if this is what our spiritual practice is really all about. Recognizing that we are already whole. We do our spiritual work in order to come to know our wholeness. And part of that process is welcoming all the stranded parts of ourselves back home in order to remember and recognize that we are already whole. And in doing so, we are able to more fully shine as our full selves. And I felt like I was on the right track because after the class, this Eric Butterworth quote fell in my lap. A true desire is not to have, but to be. We are whole creatures in potential. And the true purpose of desire is to unfold that wholeness, to become what we can be. Unity teaches practical spirituality. Unity offers a teaching which supports us in recognizing and remembering that we are already whole. Remembering that we are whole because we cannot not be. Unity offers us tools to welcome ourselves home in consciousness, to welcome those lost parts of ourselves that we've rejected or abandoned, to welcome them back into the loving warmth of our hearts. Unity teaches tools to help us release our grip on beliefs that no longer serve us, because it is those beliefs that divide us both within and without. Through practices such as affirmative prayer and forgiveness, we come to know that we are whole, to remember that we are whole. The first part of any new thought, affirmative prayer, whether it's step 1 or step 2, is the strident reminder that there is only one, and being one, it is whole. And we are of it because we can't be outside of the something that is the only thing. Thus, we are whole. And basically, pretty much everything else that we do is to know this, to get this knowing in our bones. As we begin to bring that truth into our consciousness, anything that is not like it will start to get uncomfortable, to protest. And then we have the opportunity to see it and to release our grip on any untruths that we are lugging around, on any erroneous beliefs, old patterns of thinking, on stories that would have us believe that we are unworthy or unlovable or less than. And by concurrently focusing on the highest truth within us that is already part and parcel of our being, because in truth we are whole, we remember the truth of who and what we are. We are love. We are peace. We are wisdom. Buddhist teacher and author Tara Brach writes, "On this sacred path of radical acceptance, rather than striving for perfection, we discover how to love ourselves into wholeness." As we do this work, it naturally softens us, opens our heart, makes us more compassionate toward ourselves and others. We come to see that loving everything includes loving what is in us. And as we love what is in us, we come to love others better. Love your neighbor as yourself. As yourself. If we cannot love ourselves as whole selves, how can we love our neighbor? Maya Angelou says it this way: you don't need another person, place, or thing to make you whole. God already did that. Your job is just to know it. Practical spirituality, welcoming community. Unity in Lynnwood says, you are welcome as you are. Not, you have to change and be better in order to be welcome. Not, we'll welcome you when you're perfect. Unity in Lynnwood says, you are welcome as you are. I am welcome as I am. Come on in. Let's remember our wholeness together. Let us love one another and celebrate ourselves home. And shall we share a time of meditation together? I invite you to get comfortable wherever you are and take a deep, intentional breath, allowing your attention to follow your breath back to your body. Allow yourself to settle into this moment. Bring your thoughts back from the day and bring your thoughts back from the future. Any things to be done. And just allow yourself to be right here in this moment. And now allow yourself to become aware that above your head there is a pool of light, sparkly and golden. This is the light of unconditional love It is the energy that is back of all things. Like glittering honey, it slowly flows down towards you and enters your energetic body through the top of your head. As it does, you are filled with a loving warmth, and the muscles in your face and your head relax, and you feel safe. And now this golden light slowly flows into your neck. Feel the loving warmth of the golden light. Relax the muscles in your necks. And now this golden light slowly flows into your shoulders and down your arms into your hands. Feel the loving warmth of this golden light. Relax the muscles in your shoulders, arms, and hands. And now this golden light slowly flows into your chest and abdomen. Feel the loving warmth of this golden light. Relax the muscles in your chest and abdomen. And now this golden light slowly flows into your back. Feel the loving warmth of this golden light. Relax all the muscles in your back. And now this golden light slowly flows into your hips and pelvis. And feel the loving warmth of this golden light. Relax the muscles of your hips and pelvis. And now this golden light slowly flows into your legs and feet. Feel the loving warmth of this golden light. Relax the muscles in your legs and feet. And now that you're feeling all golden and relaxed and melty, imagine that you are in a beautiful meadow. Wildflowers gently wave in the breeze around you, and the cheerful call of birdsong floats through the air. Leaves rustle on the trees around you, and the sun is perfectly warm on your face. I invite you to invite the word welcome into your mind. What does it feel like to know you are welcome? Look around you in your mind's eye at the meadow around you and know that you are welcome here. Let the word welcome dissolve into the concept of welcome. Invite welcome deeper in. What does this concept of welcome feel like? And now, let both the word and the concept dissolve. Invite the experience of welcome deeper in. Invite it into your heart. What is it like to experience welcome? Let this experience of welcome permeate every part of you. Allow your awareness to rest on the wildflowers around you in the meadow. They welcome you. They accept you just as you are. Allow your awareness to rest on the trees surrounding the meadow. They welcome you. They accept you just as you are. Allow your awareness to rest on the sun on your face. The sun welcomes you. It accepts you just as you are. You are welcome here. You are welcome here just as you are, without changing a thing. And now allow this experience of welcome to extend to all the parts of you. Welcome all of you back home. Allow this golden light of unconditional love to wrap all of the stranded bits of you together. Together in a blanket of golden love, and wash away any old beliefs that would keep you separate from yourself. Allow this golden light of unconditional love to remind you of your wholeness. And as you open your eyes and return to the room that you are in, allow this feeling of welcome to remain with you and carry it with you into the rest of your week. Namaste.
Thank you, Nina. And thank you all for joining us tonight. If you would like to donate tonight, there are some easy ways to do so. We have text to give, or you can go to our website and click on the donate button, or you can mail us a check. All the information you need will appear in the media chat box for you. And as always, again, we say thank you for joining us and for your generosity. So this evening, to close, it's the middle of the week. And so some people call it hump day, but this is a reminder, a refresher, an interlude, right? An interruption in the daily doldrums, so that we can remember to release what does not serve. And you can call on the you that you seek to help you do that, and to help you be you, because we know that it takes courage to show up, to be seen. And in that courage, that's where it all happens. So we're going to do things a little bit differently tonight. And so I'd like you to repeat after me. So these are going to be some affirmations. So we'll start. Here's who I choose to be. That was your cue, by the way. I choose to look in the mirror and see my truth. I know my truth and my power. I look at the blank pages of tomorrow. It takes courage to be me authentically. I am all that I seek. I rise up, put pen to paper, and create my life. I live, I love, I laugh, I serve. Every act of love towards myself and others inspires more love. We stand up in support of one another. All sisters and brothers in love. My life matters. My voice matters. I matter. Living courageously. Being authentically audacious. Daring to be me. This is who I choose to be. For me and for the world. Let's do this. And so it is.